Just noticed there's been so many interception tries this season that I wanted to take a look at. Are they just fortune, or is it good reading by players around the field, in particular wingers? Let's take a look at a few. First one we pick is your old teammate Billy Twelvetrees. Talk me through, what's a winger looking here at, and he knows when to go?
Yeah, so obviously his numbers down in defence. He's made the decision to spot out the line, and he's just picked it off nicely and read the pass well. It was in the air for quite a while, so managed to pick it off.
And he just reads this, Freddie Burns, in this intercept. He goes as if he's going for the ball and takes a big chance. If that ball goes past him, it's a break on the opposition, but he scores it. And then this one that really stands out for me, you would have seen this coming a mile off in the Harlequins game, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that ball's in the air a long time, and obviously Saracens with their sort of blitz defence, as it were, he's read that from a long way off, and he's picked it off nicely.
So we're going to put those pictures into a demo, but we practiced the demo a little bit earlier, and in the face of equality, I mean, this happened, and I'm quite embarrassed by it, if I'm being perfectly honest. And as he gets there... Oh, God! Probably watch where you're going. That was not my fault. She ran into me. Where there's blame, there's a claim. I'll be honest, I'm not a proud man. I'm still a little bit sore, and if you see her coming again, can you let me know? But let's go through and take a few of those.
Go for it,
a few of those demos. So you're going to play on the wing for the defence there, Charlie, and obviously the first one that we saw was a situation with Billy Twelvetrees. Now, we'll walk through it to begin with and then explain how it breaks out and why it's such a difficult pass. Yeah, so Billy takes the ball and he's sliding. As he's moving, all of his team are sliding with him. Then he decides he's going to straighten, and as he straightens, he tries to throw a long pass, but because he's straightened after a drift, his support runners have drifted away from him. So what I mean by that is, and we'll go through it at full speed in a sec, nice catch. If we go through it at full speed in a sec, if you both set off in your team and we're all moving in this direction, if these guys continue to move and you straighten, you open the hole, don't you? And is that a time when you look to attack, Charlie?
Yeah, exactly. As a winger, I'd just be watching the man with the ball, and obviously watching his body language. You see Billy wound up for the big pass, floated it across, and Vandel picked it off nicely. Yeah, and
it's difficult for Twelvetrees because he's playing 10, he's been playing inside centre. He knows he has to straighten the line, but you have to straighten the line before you drift, otherwise you get that situation. Let's do it at pace, and we'll show you what happens. He went long, he then straightens and throws the pass, and he didn't actually see. It's almost too easy a try, wasn't it, for Wasps at the weekend. The other one that we saw is the wide ball. Now, the wide ball is slightly different. What are you picking out? What are the triggers from the ball carrier that you specifically look at?
Well, again, just watching the positioning of the back line, obviously, who's calling for the ball, and just the body language of the 10. Again, if I see you winding up for a big pass, then I can hedge my bets that it's going to go over the top, and as long as I don't sell myself too early, I can pick it off nicely.
We often see this when there's a really big, obvious overlap, don't we? And the 10 gets the ball and he thinks, I've got to get it. Let's do it at half pace to begin with. So it comes out, let's say it's Twelvetrees again. He's seeing the space right on the outside and he tries to throw the long ball, but you've picked it off and it's a walk-in for you. A lot different at full speed. And this time, I will try and get the ball to my winger, who is exceptionally quick and talented and will finish this off for me this time round. So as the ball comes out, we try and get the ball to him, we try and throw it over. That is such a long pass, and as you said, the longer that ball is in the air, it's almost impossible a pass for 10, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things as a winger where if you make that decision and you try and make the read, you fly out the line. If you get the interception, obviously you're under the post and you've scored, but if it goes over your head, you could be chasing the winger a long way back.
Well, it's do or die, isn't it? We were going to have a little look at the Freddie Burns one. That's simply guessing. But, guys, these interception passes nowadays are so important and you have to be so careful. It's almost killing the width, Matt.